Alright, this video is not sponsored or endorsed by Rodan & Fields. The information and views in it are provided by a Rodan & Fields independent consultant. Once this video is posted, it will be viewable by my Facebook friends only. So to see all my videos, please be sure to send me a friend request. Because don't you want to be friends with me? I want to be friends with you. Hey friends, how you doing? Happy Wednesday. I am so happy to see you guys. What's up? Alright, so I'm like so tired because it's hot. It's hot in Houston. That's gonna, damn it all. Are we gonna have these issues tonight? Because I can't do this. What's up, Tammy? Engineering problems, that's all. Because you know how it goes here on Sinkside. We never know what's gonna happen next. But anyways, talk about how hot it is in Houston. Well, I went riding today, and I didn't realize how hot it was. It was hot, like hotter than normal. Hold on, I'm gonna be everybody. I hope you don't get motion sickness. Hold on one second. Oh, sorry. This is gonna look nasty. I need to make sure my thingy sticks, so I have to like it. Hold on. Sorry, it's an earthquake. Earthquake in Texas. Alright. Oh! Don't need the mirror coming down too. See, we have so much fun on Sinkside. You never know what's gonna happen. Put them guns into it. Alright. Fingers crossed. Alright, so anyways. And so I got hot. Like, I actually think I got a little overheated, to be truthful. And so when I take in heat, because remember, like, I'm like a reptile, like, I take it in, like, crazy. And so I've been, like, all zombified all day. I'm gonna hit it tonight when I get to bed. Yeah, I know, we're gonna float away, Len. Apparently, we got a hurricane coming on Friday. Hope it doesn't do too much damage. We have a product presentation on Sunday. And we don't cancel product presentations, so luckily it's right behind my house, so if I have to go in like a boat, I'll just go in a boat. I don't know what I was saying. And I gotta tell you, our weathermen have been so bad that I'm like, maybe there'll be a hurricane, maybe they won't. I don't know when it hits. Because I remember, who was it? What was the one that we had? Was it Ike? It was Ike. It was after Rita, Katrina, something. After the New Orleans one. And we had Ike. And I remember, because nothing exciting happens in Houston. Like, it just doesn't. Like, weather-wise, like, we don't get tornadoes. And when they say it's going to be bad, it's never bad. I've lived here my whole life. And so my whole perception has been, nothing ever happens in Houston. Well, I ate my words on Ike. Because, I mean, we're tough. We don't evacuate. We stay there and fight it out with a hurricane. But we had, and it was right before I got married, actually. And I got married on this big, like, 1800s paddle boat on a lake. And I remember after we got married, because I'm a personalization person. So everything I got for my wedding had like our names and it had our wedding date. And I'm like, listen, we're getting married on that day because I just bought all this crap that has our wedding date on it. And I was terrified that something had happened to the boat because it was 2 or 3 days before I could even get in touch with the people, like to confirm that, yeah, there was a boat, you know? It was crazy. And we had a tree fall on my house. Like, we have the garage that's separate and then the house and then the little breezeway, and nothing wakes me up. I will sleep through the second coming. It's a wonderful problem to have, in my opinion. If somebody breaks into my house, luckily the dogs would probably wake me up, but other than that, you know, it's whatever. They'll just have to steal all my stuff. I don't know. But this tree from our backyard, and it was this beautiful tree, big, beautiful tree. And it was like our pool went around it, and like I loved it because it was shade. Charles hated it. He wanted to cut it down. I'm like, you ain't taking down my tree. Well, after the storm, Charles was like, I guess God didn't like that tree either, because that sucker fell on my breezeway, which was right like feet from our bedroom. and I was asleep. And then Charles rushes upstairs to wake me up. He's like, Samantha, a tree almost fell in the house. And I'm like, but it didn't. And so I'm rolling back over. He's like, get downstairs right now. And then I couldn't go back to sleep because he woke me up. I would have slept just fine if he'd just let me roll right over, but he didn't. Whatever. So that's my story on a storm. So who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. I don't like to feed into the hype. Because I don't. Because who knows? Because then we all look like idiots. I mean, in Houston, if it's not hot and dry, we flip out. It's just how it is. And we get tons of rain, yet everybody flips out over rain. So, me, I'm like, it's whatever. We'll be fine. Because we will be. The only thing I'm concerned about is, I told Charles, I was like, we need to make sure we get because we have like 2 or 3, 4 phone chargers, you know, those battery packs. I was like, we need to make sure that they get charged up. Because if we lose power, I gotta run a business. Because that's all I need is phone power. That's all I need for my business, which is awesome. I work my business in a hurricane. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. You don't see the mailmen delivering mail in a hurricane. Nope. But you see this girl working her business, slinging that skincare in a hurricane. Heck yeah, love it. That's awesome. That'll be my post on Monday. I work my biz through a hurricane. I'll even have footage where like the trees are swaying, the dogs are barking. It'll be fantastic. Hi, this is Samantha Klein. I'm here in the middle of a hurricane, and I just sold a regimen bundle because my business is the best. That's what it'll be. That's what it'll be. It'll be the best video ever. So much fun. And you'll hear Charles yell at me, get your ass inside the house, you crazy person. That's what he would do. I think I've wasted enough time going on about nothing. So I'm switching it up tonight a little bit. So I've got this crazy crap going on. You can't see it too well in here on the video, and I'm not going to get close enough because I'm slightly embarrassed by it, to God's honest truth. And so you have been using our sensitive skin regimen, and it's amazing. That sensitive skin regimen, we're going to talk about it a little bit tonight, because I'll be using some of it in addition to my nightly regimen, which, there's people that ask me all the time, hey, if this happens, what can I do? Now, I can tell you, this is part of the blessings of being a consultant, because I have all the products at my fingertips in my house. So if I need something that I don't normally use, I just go grab it out of my box. So I have been using our sensitive skin regimen, but we'll see what happens, because I'm so afraid of even just a few days of not using my anti-aging. So I'll be doing anti-aging like from here up, and then this area here will be our sensitive skin regimen, because you can do that, and that's awesome, and I love it. All right, let's get started. Because y'all don't want to be here all night watching me talk about craziness and hurricanes and God knows what else pops into my pretty little head. Because you know me, it's like, oh, tangent. And I could spend hours talking about whatever. Just whatever. And I love y'all too much to be tying y'all up with my crazy crap. Although some of you may enjoy it. You probably do, because why would you hang in here with me for, 43 episodes now? Because we talk about crazy crap. It's just how it is. All right. I am going to mask my whole face, though. There's nothing in here that's going to hurt me. So we'll mask all of it. How are y'all doing, friends? I'm not even paying attention to y'all. How hateful am I? I said I'm so tired, and then this is what you guys do to me. You give me so much energy. I just have to be on here with y'all for 2 seconds, and all of a sudden it's like, I'm not tired anymore. I'm going to talk a mile a minute, and let's just keep going. And this is what y'all do. See, this is one of the reasons I love doing this every week, because, guys, if you've hung out for this many episodes, y'all give me an energy I just don't get anywhere else. Well, except when I'm hanging out with my teammates. Let's not discount that, because they're rockin' chicks. But I love it. I need this. I don't know about y'all. I need to see you guys every week. You know how it gets when I don't see you. I get all upset. And then we have so much to catch up on and I forget things. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, how y'all doing, friends? Everybody, how you doing? I'm seeing a lot of H-Town people on here. H-Town, you getting ready for the hurricane? What's the name of this hurricane anyways? I don't even know who's coming. It's one of those things, it's like, I got somebody coming over, but I don't know who it is. Anybody know what his name? Is it a guy? It probably is. What a guy to ruin a weekend. Is it a guy? Who is it? What's the name? Do you do your... I don't mask my chest, no. So the only thing I do in my chest is I'll roll, and if I have any extra hydrating serum or the night serum, I'll put that on here. But everything else, like when I say face, it's neck up. Always include both. Because this crap ages too, my friends. Don't ever forget that neck. Never, never. Does nobody know what the damn hurricane's name is? I need to know. I don't know because I don't watch the news. It's upsetting very much, and it makes me angry. The only time I'll watch the news, Charles watches this one news show that's pretty unbiased. He likes it a lot. One American News, for anyone that is looking for something that's nice and in the middle, that just reports news and no opinions, which is nice. He'll watch that in the morning sometimes, and so sometimes I'll catch a little bit of that. But normally, I'm not a news fan, not about it. If it's really important, I'll get a CNN update on my phone. That's what I say about that. Ooh, I had pizza tonight. It was DiGiorno. It wasn't delivery. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. That's the best damn pizza in the world. And so I have tummy pizza in here. Can you hear it? Y'all, I don't know. Still nobody knows the name? H-Town people, I saw you on here. What hurricane's coming? What's his name? Is it Bob? Sarah, girl, I can tear up pizza, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Except that I learned, did I ever tell y'all this story? I was riding one morning. I was doing a ride, and it was a longer ride, like, I don't know, 50, 60, something like that miles. And I was hungry, but I was running late, and I needed to eat something because it was a lot of miles. And so we had leftover pizza for some reason. I'm like, oh, this is smart. This is carbs. I'll have a couple pieces of pizza. Let me tell you something, friends. The last 7, 8 miles of that ride, it was a battle. It was a battle. And for anyone that's ever said that you can't use willpower on diarrhea, I got a story to disprove that statement. I'm just saying. It was me and a girlfriend, and it hit me hard. And where were we? Somewhere in Waller. And, I mean, there's nothing. Like, and there wasn't enough shrubbery that I felt okay, you know, doing a little nature thing. And so, and I'm like riding my bike, and I look like an old person because there was a particular position that as long as I stayed like that, like the cramping wasn't too bad and I knew nothing was coming out. And so we're going so slow. And I'm just, every so often I just go, like it would be this awful moan. And my girlfriend was like, okay, we're almost back at our cars. Like, it'll be fine. I'm like, you don't understand. I now know that I can keep it together on my bike. I don't know what's going to happen when I get off. Like, I was so terrified that I was just going to, like, swing my leg over my bike, and it was going to be crazy. And then I don't bring a change of clothes when I ride. Don't do it. I have a little terry cloth towel thing that was made to go over the seat of your car so you don't sweat on it. And so that's what I was using.
And it stinks.
Because I sweat a lot. And so I was terrified. And I still had like a 40-minute drive home. So there was all kinds of concern. But let me tell you what, friends. You can use willpower over diarrhea. Because I made it through that ride. I got off my bike. I got into my car. I made it all the way home, and there were no accidents. I mean, it was close, but there were no accidents.
Puppy monkey baby.
And so that's when I learned, Samantha, you are now at the age where you cannot have pizza for breakfast.
I'm experimenting. Puppy monkey baby.
It was upset.
Puppy monkey baby.
But I learned my lesson, and I have never eaten puppy. Charles keeps saying puppy monkey baby.
Puppy monkey
I've never
baby.
eaten a puppy.
No, puppy monkey baby.
Have y'all seen that commercial with the puppy monkey baby? Hey, what's the name of that hurricane?
Begins with H.
He says it begins with an H. Doesn't help. No one knows. Does anyone feel okay having diarrhea in a bush?
Research it right now.
If I gotta go, and I gotta go, I'll do it anywhere. I'll do it anywhere. I can tell you that I used to be a little bit more, what's the word, modest? And that's Harvey! Lynn, you're fantastic. I kind of like the name Harvey. It sounds like a good time hanging with Harvey. But I used Harvey. His name's Harvey.
You know what I'm going to do during Hurricane Harvey?
I'm telling a story.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do during
What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Charles?
I'm going to read Harvey Pennick's Little Red Book.
He's going to read Harvey Pinnick's Little Red Book. For everyone on here, Harvey Pinnick is a golf instructor. No one knows him.
The best ever.
And he's here. He's San Antonio, Austin? Wasn't that? Yeah.
Austin Country Club.
This mask has been on here for forever. I probably aged backwards 20 years just now. Just telling this story.
Oh no, put the mask back on.
Oh, that's hateful. But anyways,
Puppy monkey baby.
I was in the hospital whenever I broke my knee, you know? After that, anybody can see anything. You just don't care. You just don't care. Had a catheter for a little while because the surgery was long. And it was just one of those things. It's like, after you've been in a hospital and people have seen you, you don't care who sees you at all. Or at least that's the case for me. And I can imagine that's how it is with anybody that's had a baby. If you've had a baby, it's like,
they've seen it all.
it's whatever. That would be my assumption. I haven't birthed anything. But
I've seen a birth.
I've seen a birth.
That's why I don't need to go see the Grand Canyon anymore.
Oh, you're filthy. Charles is in here being... I can't really say being nasty, huh? I just gave a whole long story on diarrhea. So...
Your skin is perfect.
My skin is perfect, says my husband.
Gorgeous.
Hee hee hee.
Will you kiss me tonight?
I might kiss you. Maybe. But if you're not all prickly with your face, anybody else's husband that way, it's like freaking copper wire that grows out of his face. And it's bad. I'm a critical care nurse and I do not judge on anything. I bet not, Lynn. God bless nurses. I have quite a few nurse friends. Y'all are awesome people. Awesome.
Your daughter-in-law is going to be a nurse. I'm pretty sure. Your face is perfect.
My daughter-in-law? I don't have...
Oh, your stepdaughter, I mean.
No, yeah, my stepdaughter. Nurse. What else can we cover tonight that has nothing to do with skincare?
Breast reduction.
No. Lord have mercy. Harvey. It's Harvey. I feel so much better. Lynn, you don't know. I feel so much better now that I know. Hurricane Harvey. Anybody else in H-Town flipping out over that? I don't know. I'm not concerned. But it takes a lot to bother me. I don't get worked up over too much. At least I try not to. I feel like that my camera holder's moving. He needs to wash his hands.
Who does?
What? Who? What did I miss? All of a sudden I'm like, he needs to wash his hands.
Me? My hands are pristine.
I don't know. I need to know the rest of that story. Did I miss something, Michelle?
What's wrong with my hands? They're clean.
Maybe they're not talking about you.
Everyone's talking.
Not everything's about you, Charles.
Everything's about me.
Oh, did he just pee? No. He's just hanging out in the corner by his sink. Oh, I love you guys. I tell you what, you're Sinksiders for a reason. We're all a little bit twisted.
Why did she ask if I peed?
Because the last time that you were over there, last week, you were playing Yahtzee and doing your business.
You told them that?
Oh, yeah, I told them that. I thought you knew. I said
No,
that.
I did
I
not.
was right here when you were doing it.
That's my personal body functions that you should not be sharing with the world.
How do you think we got on the topic of the freaking Yahtzee?
Charles likes to play
He don't remember
Yahtzee.
nothing. I'm telling you guys, he doesn't remember. You know what they say about a man's hands?
What do they say about me?
I think my hands are bigger than Charles's.
They're
Hold
freaking-
on.
They're huge. Look at the length of
Here,
that thing.
give me your other hand. Let's see. No, don't. Look at that.
No, you're cheating. That's it.
Ah! No, you put your hand like right up there.
No, I did not.
My hands are bigger, and I wasn't counting my fingernails either.
Yeah, look at them boobs.
We have such good times at the sink. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys, good times at the sink. Oh, where's the dogs?
They're out in the garage. I better go check on them.
You better go check on them. Who knows what they're doing out there?
Eating pizza.
They better not be eating pizza. I'm not cleaning. There's more diarrhea right there. If my dogs get into pizza, it's going to be a long night for me. All right. I'm not going to use toner in my irritated spots. Thank you, Ashley. We crack each other up all the time. It was like I said last week. We're either laughing hysterically or yelling up something fierce. That's just how it is in my Klein house. It's just how it is. It's craziness. Crazy! I'm trying to think of my steps because I'm like, okay, what am I going to do to the top half? What am I doing right there? So we need to go ahead and roll the top part of my face. We're just skipping. I don't know. When I get really stressed, my skin reacts to stress. So when I get stressed, my skin goes, and it goes nuts. And it's been a long time since I've had a stress-induced skin issue. Like, it's been a long time. But apparently, my body, there's this crap, you guys know, like, everything's fine, and it's like, all hell breaks loose all at once. Anywhere that things can go crazy, it goes crazy. And so, past couple weeks have been a little bit nuts. With people. You know how it is. Nothing stresses you out more than people you're related to, right? So, I got eye goop on my eye. I wear my contacts, and so that eye goop, I get the same way with stress. So, I went with the sensitive skin one, because it's more, I don't know, dermatitis-ish related. Not a doctor, by the way. These are Samantha's opinions. Let's cover that real quick. I just know that I wouldn't call it any kind of pimple related. And so, for anything not pimple related, not brown spot related, not wrinkle related, sensitive skin takes care of it. And I was actually reading about it today because I don't use it a lot. There's things that I know about it that are like just handy tips to tell people. But I was reading about it today because I wanted more information because I wanted to talk about it a little bit tonight. You're just hanging out in the doorway.
What were you reading?
I was reading about our sensitive skin treatment because I was like, I wonder what it is that makes it so awesome. Like, what could stuff tell me about? I mean, we got all these hearts. I love you. Whoever that is, it's like, bam, 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 bam. It just makes me happy to see all that love come in bursts like that. It's awesome. Can't see or hear you. Oh. People must be hearing me. Oh, that's my ringtone. Everybody else hear me? Do you use it around your ear creases? So I go straight up to my ear. Like, straight up.
Straight up.
Right there. I don't know what I've done. We'll just keep rolling. I don't know where I've done. We'll talk about it in a second when I get there. But so I was reading up more about it. And it's just one of those things. And I say it whenever I start, like, talking more about our products. But the more that I find out about our products and the more that I find out why things are done the way that they're done, like just for maximum efficiency so that we, the users, can get the biggest, best results possible, it just makes me love this company more. Like, it just does. Like, it's one of those things when people are like, oh, no, these people really care about things, and they really want to help you, and they really want to do this. And you're like, BS, you know? But when we talk about the doctors, like, that's real. That's some real stuff that we're putting on y'all. I mean, they're just awesome. They're just awesome. Because why put out something that sucks if your name is attached to it? Why would you do that? Hey! Coming at me with his clippers on my bottom. That's not nice. So anyways,
That's what you said.
I don't even know what I've done, y'all. I'm so thrown off. But anyways, so, you know, I was reading more about some of the stuff in our sensitive skin treatment, and I'm just like, no wonder it's so amazing. I even had to look words up. And I think I'm a fairly educated person. But I was like, I don't even know what that means.
It's the eighth grade.
Hush your fuss. Goodness gracious. Not as smart as a great Charles Klein.
Who is?
No one. No one's as smart as you, Charles.
That's right.
God almighty.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Gotta get this neck, y'all. No turkey neck. I say that every time I think. Alright. Got a little bit of a in the back of my throat. I will say, though, that even though I think I got, like, overheated and it was bad on my bike today, I got stretchy tight clothes on. And y'all know, I mean, we've all been to that place where, like, it's you've been working out or you've been doing something, and it's, like, starting to, like, really look good. And then it's like every time I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, what's up? How you doing? You know? And it's like, So, sweating my ass off on the bike.
How you doing?
5 to 6 days a week. Starting to feel good.
How you doing? I'm going to leave you alone for the rest of the show.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. Looking out for my chest. You would think my husband was, but no. He was getting up close, but none of that. That's funny. Funny! Alright. So that's done. My favorite product in the whole wide world. Our hydrating serum. Y'all. I love this product. Like, I can't even tell you love. Love it so much. It has made such a difference. Love it so much. Because it makes your skin look so much better. So much better. It enhances and boosts everything your regimen is meant to do. It adds to the results you get from your regimen. So if there's anything that, like, glow, firmness, anything like that your regimen doesn't necessarily focus on, this product right here, it picks up the slack. This is like a little trooper, this serum. He's like the best little helper in the world. He's like, I'll help you, skin. We'll take care of it. Ugh. These little skin irritations bother me. But This is the first day that it, like, they got, like, really, really dry. Like, you can see little red patches. That's what I'm talking about. And, this was the first day that they got dry. So I think that that's progress. Because it wasn't dry before. So that must mean that it's, like, healing and getting ready to go away. Right? That's what I'm deciding. Alright. So, I want to... What do I want to do? Oh, let's do this, the Silky Magic Serum first, and then I'll do my sensitive skin parts. Because you want to put this stuff on as soon as possible. As soon as possible after, you know, you do your rolling and you do your hydrating serum, you want to put the treatment on as soon as possible afterwards. So that the skin soaks it up real quick, like a sponge. And it goes deep, deep down into those layers of skin. Because that's where the magic happens, friends. That's why we say, everybody get that roller. Accelerates results by 50%. And who doesn't want that? Nobody. Everybody wants accelerated. Everybody. That made me think of that Backstreet Boys song. That was a good song. I gotta tell you, I enjoyed the Backstreet Boys. And for a while, I liked them more than NSYNC, but then that quickly changed. And then I liked NSYNC more. Because I think NSYNC, they just had a little more boxy. See, I started out talking about skin and then NSYNC. Who knows? No, we're not going to do my chin. Retinol can definitely irritate any skin irritations that you have. So if you've got any going on, don't add retinol to that mix. Your skin will not be happy. And actually, because I didn't do my chin, I got some extra for my chest. Yay! I hate, because I normally only use this one hand, and so it gets kind of awkward rubbing it all like that. Alright. So, here's the 2 new things that I'm adding in. So we have our green regimen, which is our sensitive skin regimen. And it's really phenomenal. If you have anybody with sensitive skin, you know, dryness, redness, just any kind of skin sensitivity, this stuff really is amazing. The work and the science that goes into these products, especially with the sensitive skin, because if anybody out there has sensitive skin, everything irritates it. So to have, you know, 4 products that just loves on your skin. You know, it's like, skin is alright. Don't be angry. Don't be red. Don't be irritated. I'm going to soothe you right down. Nardia! I've been talking to the lovely Nardia today. Isn't it awesome? I was thinking about that today too. Just how awesome it is. Like, I got all these friends all over the place. And what I love is it's one common bond. Like, there's another group that I associate myself with, and we have this little phrase, and it says, you know, we're a group of people that normally would not mix. And it seems like this is the same way, because there's so many friends that I have, not that I wouldn't friend you, like we wouldn't be friends, but it's like there's no other way probably I would have met you. And we just start talking, and everybody cares about each other so much. And it makes my heart so full. I love it. I love it. There's nothing, you guys know that watch me regularly. I mean, what do I love the most about this business? My peeps. Easily my peeps. Because we have the best community of people. Like, we really, really do. Like, you don't think that, like, everybody's going to be amazing. And don't get me wrong, there's probably some outliers, but majority of people, amazing. Freaking amazing. And we just love each other, and we just support each other, and we just motivate, like, hang in there, you can do it, you're going to be awesome, you're doing just fine. You know, it's awesome. Where else do you go that you have so many people that are like, no, just hang in there. you're doing just fine. It's all the time with us. Seriously, all the time. And so whenever I have anybody that, like, shoots me messages, like, out of nowhere, it's like the best part of my day. The best part of my day is when, you know, one of my little RF sisters is like, hey, Sam. And I'm like, hi. I get so excited because I'm just blessed with y'all. Like, for real. Like, you guys just bless me every day. It's an amazing thing. Okay, I'm going to go back to sensitive skin. So, just a little bit of a rundown on this one. So, we have a face wash that it's kind of crazy because I don't even know I have it on my skin when I have it. And you're supposed to use like a quarter size. So it's a pretty good amount on my hand. But of course, you know, anything that foams, face wash, is not good for you. So, you know, we don't have any of that. And it's free of fragrance, alcohol, color, and soap. And so what it does is it emulsifies, that's my word of the day, it emulsifies skin impurities and makeup when you use it, which means it like picks it up out of your skin and like encapsulates it. And so when you wash it off, everything comes off. Because I had to look up emulsion because I didn't know what that meant. I love the word, didn't know what it meant. And so the other thing that it does, what does it say? I'm trying to remember now. What is it? Oh, it helps like fortify, yes, helps to fortify your skin's barrier. So a lot of the issue with sensitive skin is that you have a really thin lipid barrier. It's a little bitty layer of fat underneath your skin. And that's kind of like your bouncers, you know, that's like, you ain't getting in, I'm bouncing you out, you know. So you want a nice, strong lipid barrier. It's going to help, you know, protect your skin from all the aggressors that are out there. And there's so many aggressors, like even temperature even. It's crazy. These poor sensitive skin people, like what they have to deal with, so much like they can't use and can't put on their skin. And it's a rough thing. It's so hard for them to find anything that works, much less not only works, but helps correct the problem so that they can move on to actual regular products. We have a lot of our users that use that sensitive skin regimen that can actually work in other regimens, which is freaking awesome. But so that's what the wash does. And you like don't feel it on you at all. Like at all. And it's just so gentle and it's amazing. And then, so the next step, because I obviously didn't use the wash because I masked it, is our sensitive skin. It's the treatment part of this. I need to shake it up. And so this stuff, it smells like, so there's it smells like, I don't know, like an angel's wing. And that's the best thing I can tell you, because it smells like glittery and lovely, and so it makes me think of an angel's wing. And it's pretty and shiny, and I really like that too. But it doesn't take much. So what's in this is I got some nasty right there in the corner of my mouth. I'm gonna say. So this helps reduce the appearance of redness and calms irritation to help restore a smooth, clear, healthy-looking complexion. And I can tell you, now I'm using a little bit, I'm using kind of a lot because I kind of want to pile it on. I'm one of those, if a little bit is good, more must be better. So I'm just working it over those areas. But I mean, and it really is very gentle. I'm trying to think of words to use to describe it accurately. Very gentle. It's very creamy without being heavy. And I like it. Like, I notice a difference with it. Like, and it's one of those things, because I will tell you that these little patches, they get kind of burny sometimes. With this stuff, not at all. Like, it's like, it is very calming. It is very soothing. And in that step too as well, there's also optical filters that are in the chemical makeup of that product that actually help with the redness too, which I thought was the coolest thing. Like, they really do think of everything that could be associated with that skin issue and seriously do everything that they can to correct all of it, which I find amazing. And then the next thing that I have been using is the third step, which helps replenish moisture. And it is a cream that has I think it has a teeny tiny twinge of mint. You have to look really hard to smell that, but that's just what I get. And so it replenishes the skin's natural moisturizing factors while soothing and nourishing sensitive skin. And it's nice. It feels good. Like, I can totally see why, people would use this on burns, sunburns, because it totally helps with that inflammation and that burning. And then actually the fourth step, which I'm not using because it's night, is a mineral sunscreen. And that mineral sunscreen, because a lot of sensitive skin people can't wear sunscreen because it irritates their skin. Not the mineral sunscreen. And it actually has properties in it that keep your skin cool. There's a cooling agent in there because a lot of sensitive skin will get more red in the heat. So it actually is totally taking care of that issue while protecting your skin against the sun. Like, you may have been smooching. I don't know. What the heck was I kissing, Lynn? If that's what... I even thought about that, too. I was like, something happened? Did I do something? Like, I thought back to, what could this be? But, So I'm going to kind of double up on this moisture replenisher. But, so I had a nice little education lesson because I knew I was going to be using it tonight, and I wanted to be able to talk to y'all about it and actually give you some pretty healthy information on it. So if any of y'all, friends, family members, maybe it's you watching right now. If you've got sensitive skin, for real, give this a shot. I've been impressed. Really impressed. It's helped me a lot. And remember, that was the one when I got that heat rash a couple weeks ago. I put 2 and 3 on my heat rash, and it was gone in 20 minutes, which was crazy. 20 minutes gone. So, also one of our most versatile product lines. So, I know everybody's been posting pictures. Everybody's pregnant. This regimen is a household must-have, especially if you have little ones. If anybody would like more information on what you can use it for, I'll be more than happy to shoot you in a message. Because some of the things that we found that product line is helpful for, we haven't done clinical tests on it. So I can shoot you a message and talk to you about it. Because really the only things that we really will promote, on a social media platform, is the stuff that we have clinical tests for. Obviously, because we want to be able to guarantee what it's going to do for you. The other stuff, while we have lots of testimony on it, we don't have the clinical studies to back it up. So if you're interested, shoot me a message. I'll just tell you. Night cream. And I will tell you, that's right, night cream. I've been using the night cream on this, and it was actually pretty soothing, because it's so moisturizing. It's so moisturizing. It's unbelievable. It was nice to know that didn't irritate my little... So, bites are a big one, Len, that apparently, what is that, number 2? Works really well with? I just know. I've gotten so used to having kick-ass skin, right? And so, when I get anything, it's oh! I don't know what to do. Because I still don't wear makeup. But funny enough, and that's another thing, let me bring that up as well since we're on the subject. So I have, because it's red, right? So we don't do makeup because, we're, stick to what you know, right? And so we just do the skincare, lash care, but and we do have, because our whole goal, with all of our regimens is for the users to become foundation free, There's nothing more beautiful than natural beauty. And that's what we do. We solve your issues, bring out that natural beauty. Everybody's happy, no makeup. We're gorgeous all the time. It's awesome. But we do have this peptide powder that, because every so often, so that's what I wear when I get fancy. is our powder. It has minerals and has peptides, so it's treating your skin for anti-aging. SPF 20, so it's protecting you from the sun. And it also has properties that help reduce redness. Did y'all know that? Yeah. And so I've been using it when I've been like going out. Excuse me, I'm a little burpy. But it really does reduce the redness, which was awesome. Like I just loved it. And it also has, the light diffusing properties that make you look prettier in pictures. And like on my fancy pictures from my teammate Stephanie's Lexus event, like I'm not wearing foundation. This is what I'm wearing: our powder. I wore eyeliner, I wore mascara, and I wore cheek tint. I wasn't wearing concealer, I wasn't wearing foundation. And my skin was awesome. Just saying. Just saying, peeps. So, it's good stuff. Really good stuff. I need more night cream. I didn't get enough. But yeah, so that's what, like, if I'm going out and I don't want to shock people, like, hey, let me give you a little mini facial friend I just met while I got all this crap going on in my face. Not that I want to hide it, I just want to take some of that redness out. So, I've been using the peptides for that, and it's been awesome. Awesome. Mm-hmm. See, that's just part of the benefits of being a consultant. We got all these products right at our fingertips. I love it. Love it. Love it. But the other thing that I love about that powder, and y'all know I've been talking about how damn hot and humid it is here in Houston. That stuff it's water resistant. It doesn't fall into every single crease, crack, whatever you've got in your face. And it actually stays on all day. Like, I was outside for some of those pictures, and my skin did not get gross because my little powder, it took care of everything. I have no worries. No worries. Anything that we put our name on, guys, no worries. It's going to do what it says it's going to do and then some. You never have to worry about it. And that's awesome. It's just awesome. Let's find what you need, and then I can tell you, you're going to love it, whatever it is. You know how easy that is to work for a company where the products are like, well, let's just figure out what you need, and it's going to do its job. And there's no concerns, because I know it's going to do its job. Love it. Love, easy. Easy peasy. All right. Time to boost. Time to boost it. Love this stuff. I know you guys have seen, we got that special bundle going on. And I gotta tell you, it's pretty darn special. Great skin, great lashes. Through tomorrow, I'm even throwing in a free eye cream. So you got the whole package. Like the whole thing. Like the only thing you're missing is the hydrating serum. That's it. Which you can get at a later date. But right off the bat, eyes covered, skin covered, lashes covered. How awesome is that? Huge savings, by the way. I figured it out. Like, I'm easily over $100 that you're saving with that particular special that I mentioned with a free eye cream. For real, guys. If you hadn't talked to me yet, you need to talk to me. Because, yeah, you want in on this. You want in on this. Speaking of eye cream, it's time for that. I know. I wonder when y'all are going to get it, Nardia. I am sure they're working very hard to be able to give it to you guys in Australia. I have no doubt. Because everybody needs beautiful lashes. Everybody. I don't care who you are. Boys, you need them too. Everybody feels better with pretty lashes. They just do. Just saying. I feel my steam running out. I think my energy boosts have like zapped me. Because I'm like, alright, we're coming close to the end of Sinkside. I will say, I've been doing a little bit better with time. I try not to get too carried away. It's been Charles. Charles is the one that's been adding on the time to the Sinkside. Because I'm not that entertaining, I don't think. So the fact that some of y'all hang in, I love you so much. But I try, I'm like, at least every other week, let's have a decent time of a Sinkside. Because people got stuff they need to do. Like, I hope, you still gotta wash your face. I don't want you going to bed late because of me. Charles is something, alright. He's something, alright. Sometimes it's something good, and sometimes it's something bad. We will always blame Charles, right? Because he's not in here right now. He's not watching. At least I don't think he is. If he is, I missed it. Somebody needs to keep an eye out on that. If he leaves here and y'all see him pop on, like, you need to let me know. Because I can share. I can overshare sometimes. I want to come to Australia. One of my niece, she'll be 10, and so the summer that I broke my knee, she was here. She lives in Virginia now, and so we would watch like the National Geographic animal shows because she loves animal documentaries, and so do I. And so there was one show, and it was Australia's Deadliest, and all it did was talk about like every animal in Australia that can kill you. And I remember telling my niece, I was like, man, I would love to go to Australia. And she like, her eyes get like this. She's like, Samantha, no. And I'm like, why not? And she's like, because we'll die. And I'm like, Charlotte, there's a bazillion Australians that live there every day and they stay alive. Like, well, we won't die. I promise. There really aren't everywhere you step. But I can tell you, I know what to look for. Thanks to that summer in Australia. I love to go to the zoo. Zoos are one of my most zoos and aquariums, my most favorite places in the whole wide world. I just love it, which is kind of sad. I love going to a place where animals are held hostage. I mean, it's a sad, like a zoo in all reality is like actually pretty sad, but it's still awesome in a weird way. That's my brain. All right. So the only things I have left to do are my hand cream and my lip serum, and I'm not going to bed yet. At least I believe that I'm not. I think Charles is waiting for me. We're still watching The Office. So there's a CPR one that I want to get to. There's that one. It's the best. Where Dwight like pulls its face off. It's awesome. But I think I'm done. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. We had so much fun. I got to talk to you guys about another of our regimens that I don't normally talk about, which is awesome. And it's fixing my skin. So hopefully I'll be back to normal sooner rather than later. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of the week. We're halfway done. It's going to be awesome. Guys, pray that Harvey doesn't kill us. What is it?
Molly wants to say goodbye.
Oh, Molly wants to say goodbye. Apparently. Charles was reading about Shih Tzus.
I used to be a pug, and now I started washing my face, and now I'm a
With
Shih
Lash
Tzu.
Boost.
Lash Boost. That's Lash Boost. She was a Chihuahua.
And so she grew?
Say, hey.
Oh, Samson's upset too. Here, look at the whole family. The whole family will tell you goodbye tonight. This is the Klein family right here. Molly the devil.
Molly's not a devil.
She's the devil.
She's an angel.
Samson, my sweet little prince, my little miniature dachshund, who's getting more like a little bratwurst in his old age.
Because you keep giving him treats.
I do not. We have talked about this on Sinkside. You can't fool them. Mommy loves with words and cuddles.
And treats.
Daddy loves with food.
She's the treats.
Oh, hell no. All right, so say prayers for everybody in Houston and the surrounding areas for this damn hurricane. I'm sure we'll be fine. But
It's gonna rain. No golf.
if it gets exciting, I'll go live and you can watch it with me and see what's going on. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and I know I'll probably be seeing you sooner rather than later, but at the very least, I'll see you next week for our next Sinkside. So, y'all, be good to people. Be good to yourselves. You're awesome. You're incredible. You deserve everything. You deserve everything. Beautiful skin, beautiful lashes, wonderful life, wonderful people, wonderful friends.
Y'all is a sailboat.
So anyways, love you guys. And wash your face tonight. And don't forget, be good to your skin. Bye, guys.